All right, let's get this show on the road. First of all, I want to encourage all of you, right, to get the membership because I'd like to get where I'm doing members only live. We still will not have a chat room. I will make sure of it. Don't you worry, right? And I will continue to be in charge. You will continue to respect my authority. That's right. You will respect my authority. It is that simple because I am the authority. That's right. And I always have been and always will be. Again, Batman is the enforcer of divine law. How are all of you doing today? How are all my peasants and commoners out there? How are you doing? I'm sitting on my cloud of judgment, far above the fray, winning, winning more and more every day. Like I said, I don't have to make up things that don't exist like the Woffords, or I do not have a Wofford day. I have an actual beautiful day, no matter what. That's right. We need you folks to donate. Go ahead and come on out your pocket for me. That's right. We need you folks to donate and send me some money, some moolah. Batman is a humble guy, but I'm good at what I do, and I need to get his aid. That's right. I need to get paid right now. Me getting paid will help everything. Just like Christina said, she said, "You pay my man, you." So, like I said, that is the question. When will folks give me what I deserve? I'm not entitled. I'm not entitled to anything, but I am entitled to compensation because I earned it. That's right. And I need to be paid on time. The cash needs to be in my hand. That's right. So we need everybody to come together, work your jobs, do whatever you have to do, but please send some money, send some moolah, send some donations if we can get a wave of support for what I'm building and doing here. It will help. We have already changed things. We are changing things in the valley. We are changing things in Brownsville. We are changing things all over the country and all over the world. Batman is a star of epic proportions. That's right. And I am the truth, the way, and the light. For I am the Messiah, and it is 100% real. That's right. Your savior is Batman. That's right. I am your sworn protector of Gotham, and it is 100% real. And we stand up to the corrupt. Real talk. All right. Let's see here. But yeah, like I said, folks got to get with the program. Ain't that simple. How folks got to get with the program. Your job is to donate. Please do your job. I love what I do, man. It's hilarious. I wish you paid more. Other than that, okay. There's another so-called woman can't drive. Looks about average day to day, Billy Bob. It all looks about the same as every day, kind of. A little bit different every day. I don't know. I always have a variety every day in my day. My days go different every day. Be a little bit different. I love life, man. We out here living. Out here getting this money, getting this moolah. Well, they have to stay talking about me and whatever. And yeah, what are they honking at? It's a red light and the guy's just sitting there. All right, well. So yeah, like I said, I am the Batman. I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. That's right. We gotta have that moment every now and then. Don't mind me. So like I said, we're out here winning. That's right. We're winning. Every day we're winning. God, even when it's quiet, we're winning. That's right. Because I'm a winner. I'm a champ and I continue to win. All right. Like I said, no, Groovy Jimmy and I are just fine. It's all of you who are upset at my success. That's right. We were doing some rapping last night. It was pretty cool too. I haven't like that in forever. Back in my day, back in my day. But yeah, like I said, we're doing the best we can. We're trying to keep pushing. I'm tired as hell. I'm sore as hell. I feel like I need a break, kind of, but then again, I feel like God gives me a surge of energy and power. The power of God, that's what I feel like, is real. It's 100% real. You don't want to talk about vehicles and cars. And yes, I'm walking. What's wrong with walking? That's why I get exercise every single day. You're just jealous, Napoleon, because I've been chilling on the internet all day long. Uh, folks are funny, man. Folks are really genuinely funny, bro. They got no answer for me. Nobody, nowhere, nothing. I just set my 20th world record. Whoop, 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 said whoop, whoop. 20th world record, boy. 20 world record, boy. You already know about this. Straight gangsters in the building, boy. What you talking about? What? Said two perfectly perfected done lifts. That's right, on camera for you. That's 20 world record. I'll make them, you count them, because I'm a boss. Yeah, I ain't making none of this up. This is all legit world records. You see anyone else who can do what I do? And I looked at homeboy from the past. He was up. They was up in New York. I was looking at the videos. I'm gonna look back into them. And I looked at him. He was called the Beast, and he was a beast. He could do this stuff. But I was looking at the video, and I'm like, yeah, he ain't doing what I'm doing. I used to think, hell, that was. I mean, the way he did it, he did. I mean, it looked cool. He had like really crazy form. Like he wouldn't even like he would literally just pick his legs up and go straight up in the air. Like that was the thing that was crazy. And I'm gonna try to see if I can get to that point too and work on that. It's just not something I've really been thinking about. But I mean, that's them. They make things look good. You know, honestly, we're more about, it's like you said, you'd rather look good and lose, and we'd rather look bad and win, and I don't look bad, I look good, but I'm just saying, they always about being flashy and flamboyant and trying to shine. I'm so fly. I'm still fly. I was fly last year. I know what you did last summer, and I was fly then. I'm fly when I'm on a plane. I'm fly like a birdie. I'm stunting like my daddy, and I'm fly as hell because I don't have wings, but I'm fly because I'm fly. Yeah. I mean, I'm naturally fly. Pretty fly for a white guy. So, like I said, I just keep on doing my thing. I don't worry about folks and what they doing. See, I keep my eyes on God, like God told me to. To keep your eyes on me. That's exactly what I'm doing. I don't get God as my father, my other father. I got my dad and I got God. And it's a beautiful thing, man. I mean, it makes me feel good, because it makes me feel like my dad is okay, because he had his issues. Everybody does, but he was an amazing person. You know what I mean? Like truly, and I still feel like he was inherently a good person. And I don't know what all he could have done. I don't know where his heart was at and everything, but he did a lot for me. Did a lot for me, and he gave me a super hard time. He was super hard on me. I went through a lot with him to the point that I couldn't even take no more, straight up. But he's my dad. I love my dad. I'll always love my dad. And he did a lot for me, a lot. He put in all his time and effort into trying to make me something, and that's why I have such a passion for what I do. And I and I'm not going to give up, you know, on what I'm doing. I got to take my shoe off for a second here. I got rocks in it. Ah, I saw a reel on social media. The one guy was talking about that doing calisthenics, that you're, uh, come on, boy. Come on, Lassie. Get over here, Rob Rant. That's Rob Rant. Get over here, Rob Rant. Where you at, Rob? Boy, I'm sorry, but I kind of wish Rob Rack would come around these far. I wish you would, bro. Like, I'm just saying, real talk. Like I said, it's, reality's a lot different than the internet. Come back here, you 300-pound tuna. Come here, Rob Rack. That boy, he don't know nothing about no Texas. He don't know nothing about nothing. He's got no experience in doing nothing. That's the problem when folks get online. They from this snowflake generation. They want to start talking and running their mouth to the wrong ones. Like, oh me, I got real life experience, man. I'm a little different than you. That stuff work online, but it wouldn't fly out here. No, it wouldn't. Can you get any closer? It wouldn't fly anywhere. It's just the truth. It wouldn't fly if I was around. At any ghetto, I don't care. Folks got to start getting smart. It's one thing to be tough, but you just got to understand this system. They're looking for an excuse. They want to set us up. They want to trip us up. I'm too smart. They're trying to find any excuse, and it's just crazy because I do the right thing every day. That's why I never have to worry. I'm going to speak. I'm going to say how I feel. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to let you know reality that we don't play them games, but that's it. Like, I'll talk all day. They can't do nothing about talking. They can sit there and whine and complain, but it's freedom of speech, And I mean, I know how to talk right anyway. Everything I say, I never really make a mistake. But I'm human, so if I did, I did. Who cares? Nobody gonna do anything about it. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't know. I just think it's funny how I talk about certain individuals, and then folks try to pretend there's something going on there, like that there's some kind of, I don't know, competition that's being had there. There's not a competition, brother. I do radio for a living, so I speak on folks. That's my job. I mean, it's like they don't seem to understand the job description. I mean, it's however you feel, that's fine. You're entitled already. So I'm sure you feel you're entitled to how you feel, right? You're totally in your feelings. That's cool. I don't care. I mean, I'm going to keep doing my job and being very good at it. But yeah, 20 world records today. I did 2 lifts in a row and held them. I think it's the best combination I've ever had personally, but that would be a world record. Most people can't even do one of those lifts. I call them lifts. And I mean, in my opinion, I did coin and create this exercise because, like I said, the dude that I saw that they were doing something similar, I mean, he wasn't really going all the way up like me vertical, and he wasn't picking up the way I am quite to that extent from what I saw. And I'm going to watch again, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like impressing myself because I'm like, man, I'm doing something that nobody really ever did. Like, I thought that this dude did it, and I'm not taking any credit away from him. He was amazing on the bars. Amazing. And I look up to him and I learned a lot watching him. But I'm just saying what he was doing was not quite to the extent of how I do it, in my opinion, and what I'm doing, So, but that's the thing, guys like him. Hold on. Guys like him, hell, they should have had dudes like him setting world records. That's the thing, folks. All these folks I watched fall off. I watched Tom Mr. 52 fall off. I watched them fall off. The ones that wanted to do calisthenics. Like, I've been nothing but original. It was all original. The movements that I do on the bars are not from anyone. They're what I created through my experience of being out there. I wish that I did have something to really copy or imitate or someone to teach me more. But I've had to figure this out as I go. Like, I'm still creating new exercises. Like, yeah, I draw a little bit from watching people who've done it to an extent, but it's just different. everything I do, I take it and I evolve it. I take it to a different level. And that's what folks don't get here. I've done something very, very tangible, very, very real, and it is successful, and it can be an extremely successful business. You know, it can flourish and make me a lot of money if we ever get folks on board. Hell, I could eat a whole steak here with butter and stuffed jalapeno critters by the time you get it by me. There we go. He was nice. He waved. He gave me the hook and horn. I'm just joking what I'm talking about. I don't mind waiting. It's just people going where they're going. I got a dark sense of humor sometimes. But yeah, like I said, like, you know, it is what it is, man. Look. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be, boy. Like I always tell y'all, always. Golly, man, they really need to build something right here so you can just get where you're going without this problem. I remember the first time I came back here, I was like, I got to deal with that every day. It's the only way. It's the only way to go get anything out here. There ain't nothing out here, right? Oh, look, it's a sunflower. Sunflower. But yeah, like I said, I'm famous. I'm famous. I got a lot of fans. And this is weird how that's all these people care about. All they care about is, oh, he's getting famous, huh? Y'all ain't a part of this. You try your hardest. You ain't no part of my fame, right? You ain't no part of this. Ain't no goose for my gander. Ain't no goose. Ain't no golden goose. Like Red Pill, the golden goose, laying them golden eggs in the chicken coop. Got to check on my golden goose. Oh goodness, Red Pill, you just can't get right, man. You never gonna get it together over there, are you? It's ridiculous, Red Pill. Come on, Red Pill. You can do better than that, boy. Come on, son. What? But yeah, to the 20th world record. Imagine while they talking, not talking about nothing, ranting, rambling, and raving. And I don't mean the raves you go to with techno music and all that nonsense, you know. And they failing, and we succeeding and winning. And I keep setting new world records every day. I keep going. I keep getting stronger. I keep building. I keep pushing myself farther. Like I said, y'all don't get it. I want to be able to climb, like grab just like I do on the bars and hold, pick up my whole body vertically in the air. I want to be able to do that on buildings as Batman. That's the point of this. Because I'm going to need to, because I'm going to be climbing and stuff. I want to be able to do like stunts in the air that y'all are like, what the hell? Like, what did he just do? I just need the right harnessing and stuff, which I'm going to create myself. Might even talk to some people about it, but hell, ain't no experts in that. You see them mess up all the time. All the time. Anything. It doesn't matter. Paragliding, jet skiing, planes, all that stuff. You see all them things malfunction and have issues. And nobody knows what they're doing. So I figure I'm probably better at it than them. Real talk, like you got a harness on, you got to make sure that thing is on. There ain't no game about it. It's got to be on, and it cannot come undone and unbuckle. It's just that simple. But I don't really plan on dealing with heights too much the way that y'all might imagine. I'm not really trying to like climb like the Empire State Building and just stand up there. I'm Batman. I mean, maybe, but it's not my thing. Like, this is a Batman that likes to stay on the ground. I don't like heights. I don't. Like, why? There's no point in it. I mean, but it is going to be useful because the thing is, the way it's going to be applicable is this. When I'm moving around, right, and I'm getting in the mix and getting into it and dealing with everything I'm dealing with, I'm going to be able to have that grappling thing and component that's going to enter the game here at some point. Believe me, you can make any of these things. Yes, you can. They can be built and created pretty easily too, I think. But I'll have the grappling component, so it's like, you know, I deal with whatever I'm dealing with, right? I deal with the issue, and then I'm able to like attach, you know what I mean? Like, and attach to a building. There we go. Attach to a building or whatever I need to do. And basically just like, I'm going to have like cables probably that, pull me up there. So when we practice this stuff, it's going to be hilarious for y'all because y'all are going to watch me like, get flung around like a rag doll. And it's just going to be funny as hell. It's probably not going to be that fun either for me, but I got to figure it out. I mean, I don't have a choice. That's another component. Like Wesley Snipes was using little like cables. He was actually using them like in the vampire movie. I want something like that too. Yep, where you just pull it and it extends out, and then I use it while I'm moving. That's nasty. That's a real thing, and nobody's ever thought of it or really done it. But we're gonna include a bunch of components because I'm gonna need them. That's the thing. This isn't like a play thing or play time. Like I'm gonna need, like, I'm not playing no games. Like I'm gonna need everything I gotta have, make sure I'm good, and I can do what I need to do and take care of myself. So, we really don't care is what people don't get. We're gonna have money. God is with me. I'm not planning on doing anything wrong or making any mistakes, of course, but at the same time, I got to take care of myself, and I got to protect myself fully. So, we got to get ready. And I mean, you have to respect it. I mean, any man that goes out in the world with nothing but his bare hands and creates bat suits and has the heart to do what I'm doing and come up against all these illegal organizations and gangs and sets and, criminal groups underground, the underworld and all that stuff. Uh, like I said, I mean, you got to be a brave dude. Hold on so I can get away from this. Hold on. Matter of fact, we'll be right back.